The file you are about to hear has been thoroughly scrutinized by the Ethics Committee and approved by the O5 Council for release to trusted associates of the Foundation. This is SCP Unredacted.
Item number SCP-7506. Object class Safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-7506 is kept in a standard containment locker. Description: SCP-7506 is an electric steam iron manufactured in the early 1960s. The sole plate is heavily dented and covered in various burn marks. While the object is plugged in and switched on, contact between its sole plate and any clothing will cause an audible scream to vocalize from the latter while contact is maintained. The screams will match that of a human, varying in tone and pitch depending on the intended body type the clothing was designed for.
Testing log.
Item: an adult man's tailored suit. Resulting vocalization: deep-pitched scream similar to that of an adult male. Item: an adult woman's polka dot sundress. Resulting vocalization: high-pitched scream similar to an adult female. Item: a boy's plain white t-shirt. Resulting vocalization: high-pitched scream, masculine undertones. Item: a young girl's shirt. Resulting vocalization: high-pitched feminine scream. Item: a white lab coat. Note: the item belonged to head researcher Dr. Miles. Resulting vocalization: low-pitched scream, identical to Dr. Miles. Item: a young boy's shirt, heavily torn, recovered from the object's original location. Resulting vocalization: high-pitched scream. Item: same torn shirt from the previous test. Note: contact between the object and the garment lasted longer than in previous tests. Resulting vocalization: the screams remained unchanged for the first 30 seconds. Vocalizations gradually became quieter over the next 3 minutes until ceasing completely. Only infrequent, hushed murmuring would occur until the test's conclusion. Item: a teenage girl's yellow sweater with burn marks matching the object's sole plate present on the back left shoulder area. Resulting vocalization: high-pitched screams between stretches of heavy breathing. The vocalizations were slightly muffled, as if emanating through clenched teeth. Item: a man's gray tailored suit, immaculately kept. Resulting vocalization: audible murmuring, barely noticeable. Item: a woman's blue dress, covered in multiple stitchings from repairs. Resulting vocalization: silence.
Discovery. Original ownership of SCP-7506 was tracked to a house in the town of Allsgate, Pennsylvania, United States. Investigation showed that a Mr. and Mrs. Patterson had previously lived in the same house 40 years prior, alongside their daughter and son. Several articles of clothing were recovered from the house's basement for testing. The daughter and son, aged 55 and 48 respectively, refused to comment on the object when questioned. Mrs. Patterson passed away 15 years prior at the age of 73 while serving a life sentence for the murder of her late husband. Arrest records revealed Mr. Patterson to have died from repeated bludgeoning to the head, additionally suffering multiple sole plate marks burned onto his face. The object had remained in storage as police evidence since the incident.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you hear, join my Discord community, hire me on Fiverr, or help support me by becoming a patron for as little as $3 a month. Regardless of tier, all patrons get early access to every single episode. The links are in the description. I don't have the talent it takes to write a skip. All I do is read. Original authors make this podcast possible, so credit to the original author. Their link's in the description. Show them some love as well. Consider becoming a member of the SCP Wiki. Upvote their work and maybe write a skip of your own. Maybe I'll read it here someday. You never know if you never try. The content of this podcast and content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0, and all concepts originate from scpwiki.com and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is hereby also released under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0.